Hello everybody and welcome, my name is Lunami and this week we're diving right into a spotlight and guide. This week we'll be looking at Ramsay, the newest hero within Gigantic. Ramsay is a melee hero that brings a lot to the table. From poisons to bleeds, he's got the playstyle of Taito, but without the movement and the flurry that Taito offers. Ramsay is one with the streets, the leader of his gang, claiming his territory as he sees fit. There's nothing like bringing a sword and your fists to a gunfight. Wait, did someone say back it? Now moving right along to Ramsay's skills, starting off with Cut. This is Ramsay's basic skill. It offers a 4-hit combo, 3 range and 1 melee. So you gotta time this kind of correct because you might be out of a line with the enemy, so you just gotta remember where the enemy is. So the first hit is 1 melee and then it's 3 range after that, with the 4th one being a bit longer than the first 2. Jumping on to the next skill, Rush. A dash attack in the direction you are moving damages enemies around you. This also counts as a dodge. This skill works like a dodge and gives you iframes. You can also dodge forward with this skill, unlike your normal dodge. Now jumping right along to the focus skill, Fruit Punch. Shower the nearby area with poison fruit. Inflicts poison and obscures enemy vision. The damage from the poison scales depending on how many focus charges you have, from 50, 75 and 100 damage per second. This skill also makes it so your team are invisible in a large AoE, handy for those team fights or getting out alive. Now moving right along to Flurry, a series of quick attacks that damages enemies right in front of you. In my eyes, the skill is more or less the heart of his kit, as you can deal damage to 1 to 3 people, if not more depending on how you specialise it. Now jumping right along to the final skill of Ramsay, JUJU Fruit. Coat your blade with poison for the next 5 seconds. Your next attack applies poison for 50 damage for every second. This lasts for 3 seconds and gives minus 50 healing to like Vidasi, so it lowers her healing. This skill can be combined with other skills such as Cut, Rush, as well as Flurry. This applies poison to anything that these attacks hit. Now moving right along to Ramsay's talents. Adrenaline gives you 10 stamina, Drawing Clash gives you a 100% crit chance. Can't touch this, duration is doubled by 2 seconds Drawing Clash, gain focus from flurry attacks. Poison Coat inflicts poison, no longer removes JUJU Fruit. Drawing Clash reduces cooldown by 5 seconds. Now moving to the guide section of Ramsay. Just a note, this is based off my playstyle and how I like to play Ramsay. At level 1, I take JUJU Mugumbo. This gives you an on-hit effect that reduces JUJU Fruit's cooldown by 1 second per every swing, not per every hit. This is very handy for setting JUJU Fruit's AoE poison a lot faster, especially if you're linking it in with other skills all the time. At level 2, I take lasting effects. This makes the poison last 3 seconds longer and makes it so that you can lower the healing of the enemy team and keep them ticks up. At level 3, I take open wounds. Each hit now inflicts a bleed for 3 seconds. Bleed stacks up to 5 times from 5 to 25. Open wounds is very good if you want to get through to the enemy's armor and to finish off invisible enemies like Trip when she goes invisible. At level 4, I take Whippersnapper. This allows you to perform a final strike for 250 damage, and you can tap it again to perform it a lot earlier. No, I take this skill mostly for the next upgrade, Breaking Point. At level 5 I take Breaking Point. Final Strike now inflicts broken armor for 3 seconds. This is so strong if you can land this skill on someone and your team is there to back you up, as you more or less remove a massive chunk of their armor. If you've also comboed Breaking Point with your bleeds and poison, the enemy will not know what's hit them. The talent I take is Poison Coat. Inflicts poison, no longer removes JUJU Fruit. Drawing Clash reduces the cooldown by 5 seconds. At level 6 I take Endurance, plus 25 maximum stamina so you can get more dodges off, more jump attacks off, and for you to do more crazy stuff in the game. Very good skill and very good late game, once everybody's got their kits fully set out, and it helps you get in and out of team fights a lot better. At level 7 I take Skirmishing, faster stamina regen while in combat. Out of combat your health starts to regen 2 seconds sooner than normal. This is a very good skill late game once everybody's got their kit more or less in line, as you'll be able to get out of fights a lot faster and reinitiate a lot faster on the enemy. At level 8 I take Bouncing Around. On hit reduces rush cooldown by 50%. Sometimes I take this early on, but it depends on the team comp. If I need to dodge more or get out of fights faster, it is very handy skill for that, but as I like to do damage early game, I take this late game. At level 9 I take Low Blow. Hitting the side or the back cracks enemy's armor for 3 seconds. Like the skill before, it is very solid. I will sometimes switch it about with Breaking Point if I take Bouncing Around early on in the game. At level 10 I like to take Outjuice. Inflicts heavy poison, minus 70% healing to enemy heroes. Outjuice is a very situational skill. Sometimes I'll take it early on if I got a Vidasi on the enemy team, or I will take it later again when Sven has most of his kit available. This is why this skill is kind of last, but I'll sometimes chuck it forward a few levels so then I can have that healing ability to stop the Vidasi. Note, this is a Ramsay build made to my playstyle. It may not be the best or the most optimised out there, but I hope it gives you an understanding of Ramsay a little bit more. My full guide will be on the mistforged.org website, so feel free to check it out and the link will be in the description. Feel free to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and if you have any questions feel free to drop them below, and see you all on the flip side.